Hello, it's Fish Boy. You are welcome to AgroMix Academy. If you are here for the first time, we talk about agriculture here. We talk about tips on how to survive or how to make it big in the agribusiness sector. And today, our topic for today is do not venture into agriculture. Yes, I said it. Do not venture into agriculture if you don't follow these three things I'm about to talk about. Number one, before I get into this list, many people approach the agri business sector very funny. I mean, very funny. They take it lightly. They take it as an easy path to escape poverty. They take it as an easy path that you just get in and get financially free within few months, within few years. That is not it. That is not it. You need to study the business. You need to study the business very hard. You can take 1, 2, 3 years just to study the business, just to study the sector before actually getting in, before actually doing something big in the sector. Don't just jump in with everything, body, soul, because you have the passion. Passion is not everything. Passion in the agribusiness sector is not everything. In fact, passion in life is like 10%, I would say, because uh, growing up, we had the passion of being maybe medical doctors, drivers, military men, or whatever, but life has its own way. So you should actually know that passion, passion is not everything. It's about 10% of your life. If you are lucky that they're actually doing what they love or what they are passionate about, but you can also develop passion in something new. So number one on our list is don't venture into agriculture if you don't love learning. If you don't love learning, don't venture into agriculture because you struggle. You struggle. You need to learn new things. You need to learn new things. And with the way things are going, we are moving very fast. AI is taking all over the world in every sector, and agriculture is not left behind. So, if you don't love learning, if you want to stick to that old ideas, my dear, you need to rethink. Don't venture into agriculture. You need to learn every day. You need to learn every day. Years back, when we had no automated machines. For example, you go to a poultry farm, to a layer farm, the automated machines that feed uh, your chicken, the automated machine that pick the eggs. That is, you don't go in manually now, or you don't go in manually. This reduces labor cost. That is the number of workers you have in your farm, and also save time. The time a worker would take to pick maybe 1,000 of eggs, that same time divided by three, a machine a machine will do that. So if you don't if you don't love learning, if you don't love embracing new ideas, you should rethink venturing into agriculture. You may try it in other businesses, I don't know, but if it's agriculture, you need to learn. Whether you know it or whether you are an expert, you need to learn. You need to learn. If not every day, you need to learn. And you are learning from other people in the field, whether old or new, whether it's somebody who started yesterday, somebody who has been doing it 100 years. You need to uh, be spirit free, that is open-minded to learn and to implement. And you don't just do the garbage in garbage out stuff. You need to actually select the right information, because there are a lot of garbage out there that we consume. If you are not wise enough, you may be consuming the bad information. There are both good and bad informations. You should not think that because somebody is in the field for 100 years, he knows everything. No, no, no. He may be doing it wrongly also. Okay, let's move to number two. If you don't have patience, if you don't have patience, don't venture into agriculture. If you don't have patience, if you think that you will retire before getting into agriculture, that you will retire from your active service before getting into agriculture, or you don't have that patience to actually scale up, to learn, implement, grow gradually. Please, agriculture, the agri fee is not for you. You need to rethink because agriculture is patient. Don't think that you invest today and you make it big tomorrow. No, it's not that way. There are some sector in the agri field that it will take you maybe 6, 7, 8, 10 years before you actually grow bigger or before you actually break even. So if you are not patient enough, if you know you cannot be patient for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 6, 10 years, don't venture into agriculture. Please. You waste your money, you waste your time, you waste your energy. It's a field that I advise everybody to I advise and anybody who asks me about investment or if you want to he has some money to I always agriculture is my number one that I advise everybody to invest in. But I always give this. You have that patience. If you're not patient, don't do it. If you cannot take that risk, don't do it. If you cannot embrace learning, don't do it. That is, if you're not open minded, don't do it. If you don't want to approach it in the business way, don't do it. Don't do it. Let's move to number three. If you don't believe in record keeping, oh, record keeping. I know you were expecting something else, but record keeping, record keeping is one of the most important part of agriculture. With record keeping, you track where you feel, you track your finances, you track your daily activities in the farm or on the farm, and you actually know what is the next step. Maybe I I want to start fish farming and I want to go in for 1,000 fish and I have a project of 5 years. Okay, I start with 1,000 fish. I record 1,000 fish can consume how many kilogram of feed to reach what size? How much did I spend to raise 1,000 fish? There, it will be very easy for me when I want to go in for 10,000 fish or be mentally prepared because I kept record. Don't do it. Your brain is not a computer. It cannot record everything. So always try to have something to record down. To record down. You can buy a book. You can buy a book if you don't have a computer. Write every day. If you cannot write every day, write every week. That this week I fed my fish with 5 kilograms of fish of feed. So I'll be doing more videos on this. I'll do more videos on this. Please do what to subscribe